Comics with Keith. So today I will be telling you my top 10 favorite superheroes of all time. You might be saying, after this video, I don't agree with them, and that's perfectly fine. You have your own. You have your own opinion, and I have mine. But let's get to it. Alright, I will be taking superheroes from the Marvel Universe and the DC Universe, too. So, let's get started with my number 10. My number 10 spot is the Man of Steel. Yes, Superman. You might be asking, why isn't he up to number 1 or to the top 5? Well, it's because he kind of sucks in my opinion. I mean, not to be mean, but I don't want to cheer for a guy who can practically win every time. And if you read the new comics now, it's really boring. I mean, it's practically the same thing. So yeah, that's why I picked him as number 10. Okay, so my number 9th pick is The Flash. You probably know now that he has his own TV show, and it's really good. I mean, it's not as good as Arrow, in my opinion, but when it has a company who's made 2 different TV shows, has the second one be better than the first. So, but I still like it. You don't know, The Flash is Barry Allen, and he is called Flash because he can run in super far distances for super short time, and he can run through walls, which is pretty cool. There's something called the Speed Force that I'd recommend you guys looking into. He's just had some really cool comics, and he's pretty cool in the Justice League TV show. If you haven't watched it, he's more the comic relief of the Justice League. So, yeah, that's why I picked Flash as my number 9. As number 8, I picked the God of Thunder, Thor. If you don't know, Thor is an Asgardian god of thunder, and Asgard is portrayed as the city where all gods lived. But there's also where Loki lives, which is Thor's brother. And not to be mean to the whole Thor franchise, but to me, Loki was the best part. Just because of Tom Hiddleston's portrayal of Loki that made it so good. But a lot of girls do like Chris Hemsworth, not because of the character, but how good looking he is. Not trying to be gay, but yeah, that's why girls watch it mainly, because they needed a guy who can have 6 packs and that would draw in the female audience to it. So that's my number 8th pick. My number 7th pick is Captain America, the Soldier for Truth. I'm not sure, pretty sure that's what his nickname is. Not for sure. But that Winter Soldier movie that came out this year, it was so good. It really talked about real issues about privacy and security. How the Big Brother, if you don't know, like in Plato, talked about the Big Brother who watches over everybody, and that's kind of like Hydra. Hydra infiltrates S.H.I.E.L.D., they take over it, and almost half the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are also Hydra. So, if you haven't seen the movie, I'd go buy it, because it's really good. That's a good Christmas present if you don't know what to get yet. So, number 6, probably a lot of people will hate this, but it's Aquaman. Aquaman is actually probably the most underrated character in any superhero. You've seen all the Family Guy sketches, you've seen the Robot Chicken sketches, you've seen the old Super Friends TV show and how stupid he was, but with the new 52, which is practically what the DC is now, DC Universe is now, he can kick some butt. People say, oh, he can't get out of water. Well, he can. In the comic, the police come to the scene where Aquaman arrests some robbers, and they ask him, do you need a cup of water? And he says no, and he jumps from building to building to building, just seamlessly, like the Hulk. And I just have to say, he's really cool, and don't make fun of him. I know Jason Momoa is going to play him. I love it because I think they're going to go for the old, rough, tough, darker tone as the Aquaman in the movie. So it's going to be kind of cool how they portray it in the films. So my number 5 pick is Deadpool. Deadpool is the Merc with the Mouth, comic relief, so to say, for the whole Marvel universe. You gotta have somebody in the Marvel comics that come in and make fun of things. So, yeah, he's kind of the class clown of the whole Marvel universe. He's really awesome. If he knows that you're reading him, he knows that he's in a comic book, and so he'll play around with you, break the fourth wall, and he can shoot anything, can kill anything that he wants. And there's a comic book series called Deadpool Kills the Entire Marvel Universe, and just like the title, he does kill pretty much everybody in the Marvel Universe. So check that out. That's a pretty cool comic book series. My number 4 is the Green Arrow. The Green Arrow, I had barely any idea before the whole Arrow series I watched last year. Let me tell you, it's fantastic. When I think of CW, I think of like Smallville, where it's like teen drama, but Green Arrow is probably one of the most badass characters of the DC universe. He's kind of like Batman, except he doesn't know a lot of martial arts. He doesn't know some, except he uses a bow for his weapons instead of batarangs, the Batwing. So, yeah, and he has that no-kill rule in the first season. If you haven't seen Arrow on the CW channel, look it up. It's worth your time. I mean, I didn't think it'd be good, but I stand corrected today, and it's probably one of my favorite superhero series of all time. My number 3 spot is Iron Man. Iron Man, I think everybody knows, it's pretty much what started the Marvel Universe. Iron Man is, yeah, he's like a Marvel Batman. He's smart. His intelligence is what makes him which makes him this superhero. He can make any suit. Like, he's made a Hulkbuster suit, which we've all seen in the Avengers 2 trailer. He's made a Thor Buster, which I didn't know until I looked it up, and he can outmatch almost everybody. And with the new Civil War, he's the antagonist, and which I would love to see that. It's kind of ironic that he started the Marvel Universe, and now he's fighting it between each other. And I want to see Captain America and Iron Man fight on the screen, like an actual fight, not exchanging words. It's just him and Captain America just hashing it out with each other, and that's cool. For my second pick is Batman. Batman is like I said, Iron Man of the DC universe, and he knows martial arts. He's the smartest man, and Superman even says in one of his comics, he's the most dangerous person alive. And that's saying a lot, because it's Superman. And Batman, you don't know, the Batman v Superman movie is coming out in 2016, and it follows the storyline of the Dark Knight Returns. And in the Dark Knight Returns, it's more of this older Batman, and yet, even though he's probably in his 50s, as probably portrayed in the Batman v Superman, he still kicks butt. And coming out of a family, like your parents dying, and disciplining yourself after their death to become this figure through the night like a bat is really awesome. I know if my parents died, I'd probably be freaking out. I probably would live with my uncle. I'd probably spend my days in the basement. So, probably not. I don't know. I was just making some crap up. But, yeah, it's remarkable So I'm gonna go now to my number one, and it's Wolverine. If you don't know Wolverine, I would cry for you right now, because Wolverine is probably the toughest Marvel Universe character there is, besides Deadpool. Wolverine, when he was young, when he had his bone of claws, which did happen. It's not what Marvel Wolverine Origins, I don't know, I can't even say it correctly because it's such a bad movie. But it's not like they made that up with the bone claws. It's really good. And kills his parents. So that's really awesome. Well, not awesome, but pretty freaky how he can kill somebody at such a young age. And he's been on the run. He's been through the Weapon X program. If you didn't know, Captain America and Wolverine actually fought together in the World War II. And that's a little Easter egg of the World War II era. And Peter Parker's father even broke Wolverine out of the Weapon X facility. And that's pretty cool, because Spider-Man, he's kind of cool, but I think the movies ruined him. But, yeah, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman does a really awesome portrayal of the guy who can kill anybody. I mean, he's like Deadpool, except Deadpool's a little stronger than he is, power-wise. But Wolverine has health regeneration, metal claws that can't break, survive almost anything. And if you haven't seen the Wolverine that just came out, or any X-Men movie, I would check it out. I know some people, they don't want to watch it because of, it might be too gritty, but it's not too gritty. So, that's my top 10. Some honorable mentions, I would say Hulk. We all know the Green Giant of the Marvel Universe. I also would like to mention Spider-Man. Like I said, I think if I portray the movies better for a Spider-Man figure, it'd be better character on my list, because it's seeing the character come to life on the big screen. But other than that, I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for coming to the den with me. Hope to see you guys soon. And I'm closing off Keefs Comics. Goodbye.